everyone! Thank you so much for joining us for today's vlog. Today, we are going to share with you our plans for our summer family vacation to Florida. Last year, we went on vacation to Florida with Ray's mom. This year, we're going on vacation to Florida with my dad. It's gonna be awesome. Last year, we went to NASA, Magic Kingdom at Epcot. But this year, we're going to NASA, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. So today, we're going to show you some footage from our trip last year. Most of it's just Epcot. In addition to showing you video footage, we are going to show you our week at a glance vacation schedule, as well as the park itineraries that we've planned. Park itineraries are invaluable because they make sure that you don't forget the important things and you let go of what's not important. I know we've only been here about maybe 25 minutes,
yep.
But what do you feel so far?
I love Spaceship Earth. I don't remember anything about it, which is kind of cool. Where are we going now?
Now we're going into Mouse Gear.
Mouse Gear. We're going into Mouse Gear.
Go shopping.
I've never been here before.
Loved it. Did you like it?
So good.
For this year's trip to Disney, here is our week at a glance calendar. We are going Thursday through Thursday, but 2 of those days will be drive days from Charlotte, which is about 8 hours each way. We're getting ready to ride Test Track. Ray is creating his own very non-aerodynamic vehicle. As you'll see, the majority of our park days are scheduled for non-weekend days because we found that going on the weekend can tend to be a little more crowded because Florida residents also go to the parks when they're off work, but that's just our opinion. But as you'll see, we're going to be doing Magic Kingdom on Friday, NASA on Monday, Epcot on Tuesday, and Animal Kingdom on Wednesday. However, we do have one park on the weekend, which is going to be Hollywood Studios. The reason we did plan one park day on the weekend is because one of our dear friends, who is a Florida resident, is going to be going with us to Hollywood Studios, and we wanted to make sure that she could go on a day when she didn't have to work.
What is this?
We are at Elsa and Anna's summer house. So this is where they stay when they're not in their castle. We're gonna go wander in the Wandering Reindeer.
Hey, church gallery?
Save church gallery.
I think that's a wood thing.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, there's Kristoff. Did you see the more later gasper?
Let's just call it
well done, beautiful. I think it was perfect. It made me want to cry.
Yeah, very well done. The music was great. The hills were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
We always create our week at a glance schedules and itineraries in Google Docs. As you'll see on this schedule, we have several areas that are linked. So take, for instance, Sunshine Seasons. Click on Sunshine Seasons, then click on the link that's attached, and it'll bring up Disney's website. By viewing the menu, whoever you go with can plan their budget better by having pre-looked at the menu. It's a great tool to be able to add in links.
So now we're in China. We never stopped here before, ever.
Not really.
Wow, look at this. Very pretty. And then a reflection of China. It's amazing. So as you can see, I'm sweating my gizzards off because it's hot out here. Wow. Okay. Pretty cool little echo chamber. Yeah, it's really pretty. And we're off from China. It was very fun. Food was good.
It was really neat to see. I think it made me want to go see the real China so I could really see what all this looks like in real life.
Here's the exit.
I create a more in-depth itinerary for each of the park days. Here is an example. For Magic Kingdom, I listed out by time as far as when we need to leave our resort in order to be able to park and ride the monorail and enter the Magic Kingdom. Then I put the attractions in order of how we would go see them. If we wanted to start in Adventureland though, instead of Tomorrowland, we would just reverse the order. I only list the things that are truly important for us to do. And then I bold the key things, such as the Festival of Fantasy Parade or the Happily Ever After fireworks. I don't do them lunch times because I feel like we need to eat whenever we feel like it. Doing so much walking, you definitely build up an appetite.
Just look at the theme man.
Oh, we might not be able to.
That's fine.
Werther's Original is from Germany, and we are actually in the Werther's Original store at Epcot. Look at all the wonderful goodies.
Apparently we love Germany. Toffee.
Toffee?
The white hazelnut, caramel hazelnut, whatever that means.
Chocolate.
Mamba.
I've seen these before, but I don't know what they are. I guess they're like fruit juice, which is what it says.
These are pretty cool.
Thing. Wow, look at that, guys. History is inside. I'm gonna look. You can see what it looks like inside.
Ooh,
it is a ceramic type mug.
Wow.
We are in Italy now. Look at that beautiful absolutely gorgeous.
It's peaceful out here.
And there's a breeze.
Finally.
Which makes me happy.
They took my image from my Instagram and used it for one of their statues. How did they get my body on that stone?
There's a little bit of inappropriateness on that thing too. This is just a guide, not a have to. NASA is pretty self-explanatory with their visitor guide. So I don't write much. First, when I get to Kennedy Space Center, I always love to take the bus tour. If you begin with the bus tour, you can see everything and go through the rest of the park guide that they give you to see the rest of the attractions. The next two parks that we'll be going to, besides Hollywood Studios, which I'll talk about last, are Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Epcot is just the same as Magic Kingdom, where I've planned out exactly what rides we want to ride or things that we want to do so we don't miss anything. Like, I particularly enjoy China's jeweled dragon acrobats, so I'm sure to list all the times. Going to Japan. Oh wow.
Japanese food. Ichiban. One.
A little expensive, but for me, they're beautiful.
Me too, for me too. They are my dreams.
Yes, I know. Absolutely.
Ooh. About to meet my maker with this heat.
She's my second favorite princess, Mulan.
Cast members only.
Animal Kingdom is such a calm park. I truly love how we can just go and see the animals, and I feel like we'll be able to accomplish every single ride that we want to ride and still have time to spare. But I did bold Festival of the Lion King because that is a must-see show for our family. Growing up, The Lion King was my Disney movie of choice, and so I know the songs like the back of my hand. However, we've never been to the new Pandora. This will be our first year experiencing that. So we're going to make sure to go to the canteen. I can't exactly pronounce that first word, but I think it's Satuli. So we're going to go to the Satuli canteen in Pandora for lunch, or at least we're hoping to.
Ever been down here before?
Let's go look at their crafted flavors. Oh, let's go in the pastry hall.
Oh, who knew this was all back here?
I know.
It's a pretty cool store back here.
That is all for the itineraries that I have planned because, again, we're going with our dear friend who lives in Florida to Hollywood Studios, and she has been so gracious to plan that day for us at the park. I would strongly suggest creating an at-a-glance weekly schedule, however that looks and feels for your family, as well as itineraries. Your itinerary, your plan, your rides of choice, activities of choice may be very different from my family's, and that's okay. You might want to build in a break to go back to your resort. We like to stay all day. But you've got to do what works for you and your family. But having an itinerary, even though we only loosely follow it, truly helps us be able to focus on the things that are very important to us and let go of the things that truly aren't important.
Picture in that phone booth there.
Oh, we did once.
So where are we at, babe?
We are in the UK right now.
Right, here we go.
Here's a tea shop. Let's go in here for a minute. That's my favorite chocolate before. I might buy that.
Oh, yeah.
You want to split bar with me?
Yeah.
This tastes so good.
What you got here?
It's Aero. It's got air bubbles in it.
So steakhouse. Look at these grounds.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate you tuning in. Hey, if you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button right here, and we'll get you signed up and notified when new videos drop.